morning. It is Monday and it is the 25th of October. Except I didn't know that until I just started filming, because honestly I keep thinking it's Sunday today. The kids are on half term, so they're off school all week, except for the fact Lilia has to go in for some extra GCSE drama rehearsals today. Dan and I are going to take Phoebe swimming while she's there. And also I had the most delightfully unexpected delivery from my friend Gaynor today. Before the lockdowns of 2020, we had agreed to do a little swap. So we had been busily gathering just little things. And because of the lockdowns, we couldn't finish that. We couldn't finish buying the things or collecting the things. So she's just continued to put a few things to one side ever since. And she sent it to me, and she sent me the most lovely box of things, and I just opened it in a frenzy. And now I keep thinking it's my birthday. Or Christmas morning or something like that. So now I don't know whether I should be opening a Prosecco or something, which is what we would normally do at around 10:30 on Christmas morning. I'm not going to be doing that. I might make another cup of tea, because the other thing I haven't been able to stop doing is eating these, which Dawn sent from the Netherlands. Actually, it was full, and as you can see, there's only like a very small amount left. These are absolutely delicious. So I've been munching on these, and of course, as soon as you start munching on something like that, you need to follow it up with a cup of tea. So I haven't picked the camera up until now, apart from to film a few little beginny bits. I do have to start cleaning the kitchen though, it's a complete tip. So I'm going to wipe around, do the washing up, get everything sorted. The chickens are out already, a little bit earlier than normal, because we're going swimming this afternoon. Wanted to give them plenty of time to, you know, make as much mess as possible in the garden before we go. Oh, and lastly, I'm really behind on comments. I'm really sorry. Normally I'm quite good at keeping up with them and replying and put my little heart on them, but I've got a bit behind over the last couple of days just because it's been a bit mad. But I have been reading them, and thank you so much. And I'm definitely going to compile all the questions and do a little separate video Q&A, because you've got some really interesting questions. God, 3 minutes of whittering on already. Just one more. I had a question about how I look after my air plant. Well, this little guy here, I think, was a gift. He grew cress in his head. So he's got like a little pad inside his head. And what I did was I put a cocktail stick, I stuck it in the air plant. I wasn't sure if that was going to be good for it or not. And then stuck it in there so it doesn't fall out. It seems to have survived. I actually got this air plant on Etsy. Pretty cool, isn't it? And then all I do is every week or 2 weeks, I take my rubbish plant mister, which looks lovely, but is from Aldi's and doesn't work very well. I don't do this often. I just give him a mist, which is more like shooting him with a water pistol. Like that. And that's it. Then I dry off the actual little pot and put him back on the windowsill. It would be better if that was a proper little misty thing, but it seems quite happy. I'm very good at killing plants, so it's quite miraculous that it survived this long. Everything on my windowsill has a little story, I've just realised, so I thought I would tell you. Well, everything except this yellow pot that says smile and be happy. Well, I suppose the story of that is it's yellow, which is my favourite colour, and I liked it. And I've never thought it goes in this kitchen. But it stays there because I like it. You already know the story of my rubbish Aldi's plant sprayer, bought to look after my air plant. Doesn't work very well, but I like how it looks. This mug was one of my most favourite mugs. It was bought for me by my lovely friend Sarah, who is Sarah One Daisy.
and she helps me moderate my Strictly Sock Along threads on Ravelry. We've met a few times in real life. She's been here with her lovely family, and I like Sarah very, very much. She's a lovely human. And she brought me this mug and it broke. Look, big chip in it. So for a while I used it as a candle holder. I still do sometimes. And then it unofficially became the place where the kids put their paintbrushes. Now my kids do quite a lot of painting, especially Lilia. And I love having things like this completely accessible all the time, not having to be put away. And there's something nice about having a pot of paintbrushes on the windowsill. I don't know, I just like it. To me it's like a bouquet of flowers. But without the sneezing that it would cause for Lilia and Dan. We've already talked about the air plant. But I bought the air plant on Etsy because I was buying my friend a little terrarium. So I popped in an air plant for myself. That same friend that I bought the terrarium for about 3.5 years ago was pregnant with her first daughter, and I went to her baby shower and we all got a little tiny cactus in these little pink pots, and there's a little sign that said grow with me. It was a lot smaller then, and I've had to take the sign out because there's no room for it because it has grown. So that's why I've got that cactus. And this one here I bought in the gorgeous little pot at Greenwich Market one Sunday in January 2018. It was still the holidays and not long after New Year, and it was about this size, of like the little growth you see there, and it's grown like this. And this is significant because about an hour after I bought this, I got the phone call to say that my dad had been taken into hospital with what we later found out was a brain tumour. He had brain cancer and he died a few months later. It was a very difficult time. But this reminds me of that day, which is sad, and it reminds me of how much time has passed, which is sad and not sad at the same time, if that makes sense. And I always wanted a nice little plate for it to sit on, and this gorgeous little ceramic plate, which is almost made for it, was made by my lovely friend Gaynor, who I spoke about earlier, in pottery class. And I mentioned I wanted a plate, and she messaged me and said, I've got this, it would be perfect, would you like it? And I said yes. And now it's the perfect plate for my dad cactus. And I've just got a couple of lovely little quartzes there. Even the candle, which is nearly finished now, I bought this in Scotland, in Tesco's I think it was, just after I'd met my friend Ali for a cup of tea and everything. It was, oh no, it wasn't. We met in the car park and then we went for a cup of tea, and then I think I bought the candle before. Oh, I can't remember, but it was on the same day I met Ali. And it smells lovely, which is why it's nearly finished. And this little chicken I bought in a little shop in Uzès in the south of France before Dan and I were married. Oh no, we were married actually. I was pregnant with Lilia. And I went into the shop and I loved it and I bought it. And I said to the lady in the shop in French, how much is it? And she replied with lots and lots and lots and lots of conversational words. And I didn't know what to do, but fortunately Dan was there and he's really good with languages and he came to the rescue. And I was really worried I wouldn't be able to get it home in one piece. But get it home in one piece I did, and it's moved a couple of times since then with us when we've moved house. And now it has companions bocking about in the garden. And that is the story of the things on my windowsill. Thought I'd continue doing windowsills. I'm in my bedroom and I don't have much on my bedroom windowsill these days because some of the stuff that was here I moved when we did the bedroom up, and it's kind of stayed where I moved it to. But I've still got these and they're both wedding related. So this is a really bad printout of one of our wedding pictures. There we are. We got married actually in November. We got married on the 29th of November 2003. So that's a little picture from our wedding. And then this one is from our wedding cake. So these are the little icing things. We had a Maldives themed cake because we went to the Maldives on honeymoon, which was amazing. And I saved all the little icing things and I made this little picture. Now you can see one of the pebbles has fallen there, and that falls off once a year and I stick it back every year. And I made one of these for my mum as well, and she's got that up in her spare room at home. So those are the only two things on my bedroom windowsill. Moved on to my bathroom windowsill. This could be a thing. Right, so I like having a nose. Sorry about the echo in here. I like having a nose at people's windowsills and bookshelves and stuff. So if you're a vlogger and you're watching this and you fancy joining in, I'm going to start a hashtag. It's going to be hashtag what's on my windowsill. Show us your windowsills, vloggers, and then use that tag so I can find it and have a good nose at what you've got on your windowsill. Tell me all the stories. So here's the story of my bathroom windowsill. First of all, everything that's on here has just been bunged here. It is not arranged and I need to sort it out. But everything has a story. This was £1 in a bargain basket in a shop in Padstow in Cornwall on holiday. And I rather love it. It's actually a money box. And it goes lovely just there. These two shells, I can't remember why I've got them, but I do, and I like them. And this one's pretty broken, but you can't tell when it's down like that. This little dish is actually a dish for a solid shampoo bar, which I bought from Faye Dashper-Hughes of, oh, she was Knit It, Hook It, oh, what is she now? The Providence Craft Company now. So you've got the little dish and the little shampoo bar. I have since finished all the shampoo and I haven't bought another one yet. So at the moment it's got a collection of my most favourite light coloured sea glass, and this is stuff I found myself and also stuff that was gifts from friends who know I love sea glass. And a little white pebble as well. So that's what's in there at the moment. This dish here, I shall move the stones off of it. By the way, this whole windowsill needs a good dust. This is Charlotte Hotfield ceramics. I've got a few of Charlotte's pieces because her stuff just really appeals to me. And I think my mum bought me this one Christmas because she knows how much I like her stuff. And I have a little collection of stones on here that have either been given to me or I've collected over the years. I don't tend to pick up stones anymore because, you know, I'm sure I read somewhere you're not really supposed to. These are both stones with holes, which are supposed to be lucky. I found this one in the garden and I found this one on a beach in Whitstable on the Kent coast. This little dish here and the little decoration that I've yet to hang up is both from my lovely friend Lorraine, who is Consciously Crochet on Instagram. We've been chatting and online friends for many years now. She lives in Cyprus and she's one of the loveliest people that I know. And she sent me a little box of stuff quite a while ago now. And in it was this beautiful dish, which I actually want to put up on the wall. I'm going to put a little plate hanger on it. And she made me this with sea glass from Cyprus. So a copper wire, and I'm just going to hang that somewhere in the bathroom. I could hang it outside actually, and the copper will go, you know, the colour that copper goes. But for now, it's here, waiting for its next home. And then this is a fake plant because, as I said earlier, I'm a bit rubbish with plants. And the pot that it's in, I bought in a supermarket in Denmark a couple of years ago. And it's actually a hanging one. I got a blue one for me and a pink one for my mum. She's got hers hung up because she's much more organised. But mine, I put mine here on the windowsill with the fake plant, and then I just kind of liked it there. I like the way it's on the windowsill. So it stayed. nice, doesn't it? And that's my bathroom windowsill. And whilst we're in the bathroom, I'll show you the mosaic that I didn't show you the other day. It's this one. It's a beach with a palm tree. And that's the only mosaic I think I've got on display in the house. But I like it. That's Hercules. He's our driftwood lobster. Bought him in Padstow from a driftwood artist. Made loads of different sculptures out of driftwood. I am now adding to my kitchen windowsill with this beautiful hand-poured candle that Gaynor sent in her parcel this morning. So when this one's finally run out, which actually, it's nearly there, this is what's going to replace it.
It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna
Put my comfy jumper on. Oh, just caught a nail. I need to file my nails. I need to paint them to stop me nibbling them. It's about 5:30 now. Yes, 5:30. Lilia's just on her way home. She had to go into school today and then she went out with some friends. I think they just went for a walk and around the local area for a bit afterwards. This camera's really wonky. I'm not sure if that's any better. So she's on her way home now because we're going to have family games night tonight. We're just going to have for dinner. So we had tacos the other night and I made the sauce that you put in the tacos myself. And we had loads left over. So we're going to reuse that and we're going to have like chili, make it into chili, have it with rice, and we're going to have some cheesy nachos and some other little Mexican bits that Dan picked up as well. So that'll be really nice. It's a bit of a sociable thing and then we can all play games as well. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to head into London. So I'm going to get this finished and edited now, so I've got the evening to get ready and pack a rucksack and everything. I've had a lovely bath, so we've been swimming, had a bath, so I spent most of the day in water, which is no bad thing because I like being in water. I'm all fresh and clean now. We had such a good time at the swimming pool, it was really lovely. And where it is, all the trees were beautiful, they were lovely colours. And Phoebe really enjoyed herself, so that's really good. So we've had 2 days in a row where we've done really fun things with Phoebe, and I think she's needed that. It's been a really big week or so for her and she's had to make some really big decisions, and she's only 10. So yeah, it was a good day. And tomorrow's vlog may be slightly late because we're going to be in London for most of the day, so I'll be hopefully taking lots of footage. We are booked to go and see the Foundling Museum in the morning, so it's going to be a bit of an early start. We are going to go and see that because Phoebe is really into Hetty Feather at the moment. She's reading the book, she's watching the series, and I thought that would just be a really good thing. Lilia's going to come too. And after we've done that, we're going to go and do something else London-y, but I don't know what yet. So stay tuned and I'll take you to London with us tomorrow. Time to go and make dinner. Thank you as ever, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching these vlogs. I can't believe there's less than a week left. We've got, what have we got? We've got tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Halloween. 6 days.